Hello, today we're going to warm up our bright head voice. Now, what I mean by that is the higher part of the voice, we're going to have the tone kind of speechy, kind of good for all genres, a good all rounder, basically the opposite to the operatic dark one that we were doing last time. So you remember we did some ooh, some hooty sounds like that. Do warm that up first because that gets everything to loosen up and relax. But then we're going to go into some more speechy sounds today. But we're going to use the dark head voice to get us into the speechy sounds and keep them light. All right, so I'll show you what I mean. Now, a lot of people, when they go into head voice, their voice kind of breaks and it goes airy and weak. So this is a way of keeping things sounding strong, but we're not going too loud like a belt. So first of all, you want to get your hooty ooh. Ooh. Put a W on it. Woo. Ooh. 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 But we're going to change the vowel so that the tone becomes bright rather than dark. So basically, some overtones will be added to it, so it will become more chesty. So it'll sound like this. Ooh, meh, meh. Now, the first thing to do is to get that sound correct. Ooh, meh, meh. If you're going, ooh, meh, 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 is what you want, and not, ooh, meh, meh. So we're not going into like heavy chest voice like that. It's somewhere in between. So we're establishing the lightness, the lack of weight, the light weight on the moo. All right, and then as we go up, ooh, meh, meh. Here, once we're up here, ooh, meh, meh. Ooh, meh, meh. Definitely in head voice there, but it's nice and light and it's nice and bright. So let's go. Ooh, meh, meh. All right, probably gone too low for all voice types there. But anyway, the point is we're getting the voice light, speechy, head voicey without it going dark. Woo. So let's do a few more like that on different vowels. If you're finding it hard to get that tone, ooh, meh, 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 meh. If you're going meh, meh, then use more consonants. So it'd be like dig in on that all right, dig in on a consonant. Find a consonant that works for you. All right, you'll notice that it probably sounds a little bit like mixed voice, right? Well, bright head voice, it's kind of like mixed voice, really. It's not dark, it's speechy, it's speech-like, it has chest voice quality to it. It's going to be slightly different in that the vowels are going to be not just sort of closed, like that very strict mixed voicey sound, okay? But it's going to feel similar. But what we're also doing is exercising the mechanism of switching between like true head voice or the dark head voice and turning on the TA muscle. I don't want to get too technical, but switching on the chest voice. So having that skill, singing high in a head voice and then switching the chest voice on just when you want, that is something that requires practice. So this exercise is actually perfect for that. All right, so let's go. Ooh, no, no. Then as we get up here, ooh, no, no. All right, with me. Ooh, no, no. I think that's enough. Let's do a couple more. Ooh, me, me. Now, E has the tendency to go heady. So as you get higher, ooh, me. We want to avoid that. Ooh, me. You have to push in. You have to push in quite hard. You can push in quite hard without it going heavy because we've established a light weight on the ooh. Ooh, me. Okay, now you can keep going on those, darku to all the different vowels and a variety of consonants. You know, you can make your own up, but those ones are a good start. So, all right. So once we have like an element of lightness in the voice, let's move on to. We're gonna go da 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 da. I'm using like a D almost, da, 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 like that. Now, very important. If yours sounds like this, da 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 da, or like da na 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 na, it's just all sort of weak and airy. Use the D. You always use the consonant to get the vocal cord closure, to get the sort of strength in the tone, the presence, rather than it just going. So it's almost like you're trying to push a D out, trying to push a D out. like that, all right? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Like that. Da, 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 da. And then just back off it a little bit and see if it'll stay like that. Da, 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 da. If it starts going, just, stop and just reestablish using that D. Now, we're not going, da, 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 da. We're not going loud, right? It's gentle. Da, 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 da. All right, let's go. Da, 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 da. Ready? All right, so the d is quite nay, 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 nay. Now we're not going nay, 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 or nay, 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 hey, where it's all at the back like that. We're using the N, all right? So you're putting the vowel where the consonant is. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. We're not doing a tone thing. We're just warming it up and getting it into the right spot. After that, you can work the tone around whatever you're going to be singing, okay? We just want to get it speechy, bright, light, head voicey without it going dark or weak. Carry on. Now, I want you to rewind back to where we've just been and repeat it. Yeah, put the video back, do it again. Get it nice and warmed up, get it right, okay? And then we'll just move on to something that's a little bit more singy. I'm gonna say moya, 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 moya. Moya, 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 moy. And we're just gonna keep a nice light voice, almost like a Disney princess. For guys, Disney prince. It's a youthful sound. It's a light-hearted sound. It's not too much. Moya, 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 moy. And just add some passion to it. Moya, 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 moy. Can add a bit of sob quality, a bit of cry quality. I'm going to do a whole video on cry. Maybe I should have done that before this one. All right, but just add some passion or some cry. Moya, 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 like that. All right. Right, so hopefully you're just in a spot where you can go la 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 la. Like just be in the light head voice just nice and freely. Hopefully it feels free. If it doesn't, just go back and do it again. My lights died, so I'm gonna go. Goodbye.